The Finance Minister Tito Mboweni keeps getting himself into trouble over his views on Twitter that are in contrast with the government and the ANC. Now his boss, the president, has had to do damage control as the outspoken Mboweni threatens to mobilise against the Zambian President Edgar Lungu. The Zambian president's decision to fire the central bank governor prompted the tweets that have now gotten Mboweni into trouble. But one economist says Mboweni is simply making his views clear on the independence of central banks.
Mr. Mboweni, who incidentally served as the 8th governor of the South African Reserve Bank, has a strong belief in central bank autonomy and independence and makes the argument that the president of a country should not be in a position to fire the central bank governor without due process. Due process will protect the position of the governor in instances where tough decisions should be taken.
On the other hand, political analyst Professor Somatota Figeni says Minister Mboweni's comments will weaken him politically as he's already seen as a maverick and a person who operates alone.
It also puts the president in an awkward position because he had no choice but to intervene and reprimand him in line with the protocols, more so because the president also happened to be the chairperson of the AU, where this could have generated a diplomatic firestorm if it was not managed. This does not mean, though, governments should not be accountable in their own spaces or there should be authoritarian rule. But there are platforms such as the African Peer Review, and where the situation even escalates into a crisis, that's when regional bodies such as ECOWAS, SADC are supposed to come to play, and even AU, rather than individual minister.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has had to reprimand and rebuke the Minister of Finance, Tito Mboweni, for his outspokenness on the sacking of the Central Bank Governor of Zambia by its President Edgar Lungu. Tito Mboweni threatened to mobilise against the President of Zambia if he does not provide any reasons for the sacking of the Governor of the Central Reserve Bank. But President Cyril Ramaphosa says this is not the position of South Africa in a diplomatic row that the Minister of Finance has caused with his loose tongue. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.